Yo, what's good, my fellow Magic Knights? It is your boy DEADMANVINCE back with another JJK Phantom Parade video. Today we're going to be doing the second level of Domain Investigation. If you have not seen my first video on the first level of Domain Investigation, you can check that out. But today we're going to be doing the second level so that we can unlock the third level and eventually get a video on that one. But this one was very easy for me, and I didn't even need Gojo to pop out on this one. So let's see how this one goes for me. I'm confident in my ability to beat this one, but if we click here, we see that the first time clear rewards are going to be 75 of these. We get some medium skill upgrade enhancement stones, and then we get some base ones as well, and then we get 100 crystals, and you know, the regular drop rewards are going to be metals, skill upgrade materials, and then the phantom metals. Also, this one gives you 75 for clearing it all the way through. This one gives you 50 for clearing it all the way through. But when I did this one right here all the way through yesterday, it gave me 75 of these after I finished the mission, or at least it did it in that video. So today we're going to see not only how hard this is, but we're also going to see how many of these it gives us towards the end. Alright guys, so the last time that we did this, the CP requirement was 8,900. Now it's 19,300. Quite the jump from normal to hard, considering that very hard is still waiting for us after this. But I've upgraded my characters a decent amount, so I'm not too concerned with how this is going to go. So I'm going to go ahead and just build the team up. It's probably going to be the same one as the first video, because that's kind of like the main team I've been working with. And then we'll see what we get. Alright guys, so my team's CP is 26,682 currently, which is obviously much higher than 19,300. But as you know, as we go out through these fights, the fights get harder and harder and they get a higher CP requirement. But also another thing is that when we go through these fights, we actually do get little buffs here and there. So I think I'm still going to try to take the route of going the all damage way and just keep buffing up Mekamaru. But pretty much I have an all buffer team. Not really, like he buffs, he's buff. He buffs. Shoko doesn't really buff, but she's a healer to make sure that everybody is still alive. But what I'm thinking is we just pretty much build the team for Gojo, leave Gojo in the back, let another DPS take his spot, and then eventually Gojo will come in and start to rip ass. The only reason why I want to use Mekamaru over Nobara, or do I want to use Mekamaru over Nobara? Yeah, guys, I was gonna switch out Nobara for Mekamaru, but I think I will try Mekamaru simply due to the fact that he is a little bit tankier than her. Nobara hits harder in my opinion, but Mekamaru can spread out his damage with the AoEs, and also he's a bit tankier and has a little bit more health. Alright guys, here we are in the first fight. We're just going to do the natural thing, buff up with Masamichi. We're going to give a nice little crit resistance lower. We're going to go ahead and boost our cursed energy recovery so that Masamichi can consistently give us his little buff there. Then we're going to hit an AoE with Mekamaru just to see what kind of damage this does. Okay. This should be fine. Yeah, I was about to say, if Shoko is actually doing damage to the enemies, we shouldn't really be worried about anything. Let's heal up Masamichi, because that boy is the GOAT for real. Let's defense boost Masamichi, because that boy is the GOAT for real. And then we're going to use another Mekamaru ultimate here. Or not ultimate, but Ultra Cannon. Good, Mekamaru. You killed 2 in 1 hit? Okay. I think I want to save the cursed energy up. Cool. I'm not gonna go for the heal this time because Mekamaru heals on his combo skill, and I'd rather get that extra damage first. If Mekamaru dies in this second room, you know what? Nah, let me go for the heal. Let me go for the heal to be safe, because I only have 1 run today, and I really do want to grind this. So I just got 25 for that first one, guys. Remember that we are supposed to be keeping track of how many of those we get all together. So let me write that down somewhere on my notes. All right, y'all. So I went with the buff, or I went with the heal last time, just because Mekamaru's health was a little low. I wasn't comfortable with where his health was, and plus I topped off Masamichi's health by association. But there's only 1 enemy in this room, so we should be able to swipe this enemy with very low casualties to my entire team, and then I should be able to start going for the attack buff after this room. But I will say, guys, the difficulty has already jumped from 19,300 to like 2,300, 2,400 or something like that. So let's see what we get here. We are going to buff, then I'm going to just do a crit resistance lower, and then I will do cursed energy recovery, and we'll do this to see. No, I'll use this without the recollection bit. Okay, that's some pretty decent damage. Oh, he's stunned. Actually, Let's start setting up to give Mechamaru a really good turn. And I'm gonna just go ahead and heal him. And then I'll use this again. I want to wait for, oh, but even if he gets unstunned the next turn, I can't really, because he didn't get hit. Yeah. Damn. Okay. So, what I'm thinking I do is, should I just ult? I'll just ult. Yes, because I can use Mechamaru's ult and still heal this turn. And then we'll just start building up ults again for the next time around. It doesn't really matter. Let's just do this. Absolutely obliterate this enemy. Give Mechamaru a heal by 10% of curse energy because of his combo skill here. Yeah, absolutely kills. Yo, I don't know if y'all saw my video talking about what SR characters you need to like work on, but like I hope that this is proof for you that Mechamaru can somewhat get you some work done. And then Mechamaru heals off of that. Good stuff. Okay, that looks really good actually. I'm very, very happy with that result. Now I'm gonna go for a damage buff, and we just got 40 more, so that puts us at a total of 65 of those medals. So 75 medals from clearing the first stage, just vanilla stop, right? Me going through right now, I've already gotten 65 of those medals, and I've only done 2 fights. So let's do a damage dealt increase. So this time it's going to be 3 enemies, and green is not the advantage here, and the power is 28,300. So this one should prove to be a little bit difficult, but even still, I'm not concerned. We're going to maintain the exact same team. Once I take somebody off of the team, I'm pretty sure I cannot put them back up there, so we will chill on this. All right, we buff Masamichi to start off. We use nobody needs a heal. We use the crit resistance lower. Let's, I think I'd rather just save this for when Mechamaru's like ulting or something like that. But I will use Ultra Cannon just to gauge how strong the enemy is. You can usually gauge how strong the enemy is. If Shoko does damage, the enemy's not that strong, basically. So my curse technique decreased with that. Let's tutor again. Let's heal. That's a wasted heal because everybody doesn't need it that much. We'll just do this for now. We'll hit you, and then we'll do another Ultra Cannon. The buffs are definitely making Mechamaru's damage go up over time here. Okay. So Mechamaru's not going to heal from Shoko's ultimate, so we're going to save that once more and just use it on Kaito. And then we'll do this and this. Nice. That's not that bad, actually. That's not that bad. That's not that bad. That's not that bad. So now we got Gojo in here, and shit should just get drastically easier. And I can't remember. Am I in room 3 or room 4? If I'm in room 3, room 4 probably is one enemy. If I'm in room 4, then the last room is no problem at all. All right, so we just got 25 more. Keeping track, that is 25, 40, and then another 25, so that is 90 altogether, I believe. Okay, that had to have been room 3. We're gonna do more damage. We'll take more damage. Now that Mechamaru isn't here, I can be a little more reckless with my skills. Let's put Nobara here, and then let's also change the order like this, since Gojo's already here, and then Nobara can drop in just in case towards the end. But honestly, I think we're fine with just Gojo now. Where's the girl one? Where's the girl one? It's right here. That one works really well for Nobara. I need to level it up though. Alright guys, here we are with just one enemy. These one enemy rooms are actually very clutch because they allow you to kind of like take it easy, because typically you have, let's lower the crit resistance, and then let's do this. Typically you have multiple enemies, and not that just because there's multiple enemies they're hitting you hard, but more like since there's multiple enemies, there's a higher chance that everybody on your team will get hit. I'm gonna save, actually, yeah, we're gonna save Yaga's ultimate so I can just debuff the hell out of the enemy and just go for a crazy ass hit off rip in the next room. We'll do this, we will do this, and then we're gonna kill the enemy right here, and that's gonna be it for room 4. I'm definitely gonna go for an attack boosting skill in the next little thing of choices here. I'll probably do crit rate up, because typically the second to last room after you beat that one, you get crit rate up. But let's see. I accidentally clicked too fast, but just now what we got was another 40 of those coins. So I'm gonna put that down in the list here for another 40. But it looks like right now we are sitting at 50 plus 80, 130 of those coins. So guys, 75 coins for a clear through the first level. I'm not even fully through my clear on the second level, and I already have 130 coins. That is ridiculous. But we're gonna take the crit rate increase, and then in the last room, I'm literally just gonna drop all my ultimates, and that should be GG in one turn. Because I am gonna be debuffing whoever is the biggest boss. So to battle, or rather, if somebody is strong against Gojo, then I'll be debuffing that enemy for Gojo to do the exceptional damage against. But here we are, the moment of truth. And honestly, this is going so easily. I somewhat think that I could do the last level right now, to be honest. Because like I said in my other video, don't let CP fool you. That's not always a determining factor of whether you can do something or not. But it looks like nobody's weak against Gojo, or it looks like nobody's strong against Gojo. But even still, I will do this, and then we'll use your heal, and then we'll do this, and then we'll do this. And I expect a one turn. Now, Masamichi has not buffed at all. Oh wait, I think so. Are the buffs carrying over from room to room as well? Huh. That's something I gotta check. The next time I do this, I gotta check that. Ooh, that's diabolical work actually. So the one in the front should be dead. Yeah, I was gonna say the one in the front is absolutely cooked. Oh, we didn't even get the debuff off beforehand. But yo, low key, Masamichi with the damage though. Okay, that's crazy. That's kind of crazy. Okay, well, shit. I did neglect the fact that Kaito was gonna go first out of Masamichi and Shoko. I did neglect that fact. But it looks like we're beating this without Gojo even leaving. So this was actually really, really easy. And also, I'm still curious. If I would have thrown Nobara in front of Gojo, would Gojo have just popped in with 6 turns left? Huh. But guys, that's domain investigation level 2. Let's see how many medals we get on the investigation medals we get on the last run here. That gold chest, beautiful as ever. Then we get 25 more of these. So altogether, that brings us to a total of 80 plus 75 is 155. So I got 155 of these, and I don't know if that's guaranteed every single time you do it. But the first level gave me 75 running through. This gave me 155. Not to mention, it's supposed to be giving me another 75 for the first time completion reward. Cool. So 155 plus 75 is 230? Right? Is that math? Yes. So 230 of these from one run. Obviously, the 75 isn't going to be there every time, but 230 of those from one run. Mansion of Illusions, or the hard domain investigation completed. Check me out next time for Domain of Chaos. That one is going to be a real doozy, but the dead man is ready. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then blue all your homies to these videos. You see what I did there? That meant attract your homies and tell them to watch the videos. If you didn't catch that, then I don't know what to tell you. Bye!